if worst comes to worst, we could always have a bowl of rice with a stock cube in it. The reason people say just go to a Walmart, go to a big shop, the reason we can't is because we're not near them.
Okay, so we took this road through here, beautiful views, lovely road through here, took a bit of a diversion up there, round through Flagstaff, at least we talk about Flagstaff, through Sedona, beautiful piece of road. From there we dropped down to there, the light was going, came all the way through there, round there, we went round the wrong way round Prescott and down to there. Right, we retraced our steps a little way, back up here. We took this beautiful road through Jerome, down into Cottonwood, and a little campsite just there. This day was just a simple ride out day, retraced the steps slightly, down the main road to there, cut through little trails to Montezuma, then it was little bits and pieces through to the well, back onto the main road, cut through here and back to the campsite. And then we retraced our steps back through this road in Jerome, very well worth it, through the middle of Prescott, down this wiggly road, fantastic wiggly road, all the way down through here, across there, down to there, turn, and into the campsite just there.
us
That's not too
walking
bad.
out in our hats.
Yes.
Tell us
Walking
about
out.
today then.
Well, we didn't go very far.
That's not. It's about the journey.
Yeah, we had this idea of going to see these wells and these castles, which were dated back before when history started, according to the Americans. We didn't get that far. We went up to Jerome, which is a ghost town. We were going to look at a gold mine there, but we didn't feel comfortable with parking the bikes and then leaving all the stuff.
It was all over the place. We had to leave the stuff, and we'd got to the hot need lunch point at that time. We'll find another one.
So then we were coming down into, can't remember the name of the place, and this guy on this Harley
It's where we are.
was kind of
Where are we?
indicating police. Yeah, not Cricklewood. It was Cricklewood. Not oh,
I just looked it up to write it in the diary.
Yeah, it doesn't
What was
matter.
Anyway, wherever we are.
over there.
We
Literally
can't
just
see that
over
because
there.
the camera's pointing to us.
But Jerome's just up there.
It is. Let me just try it. I'll turn the camera out. You probably won't see it. No chance.
No chance. It's too far away. But up there,
There is
just in
just
there
to the right
somewhere,
of the sun is Jerome,
literally just up there is Jerome, up in the
and that's
top.
the town down there, which you can't even see it on the
No.
camera.
And as we came down from Jerome, we were being very casual. We've got a bit of a queue behind us. One of those was a bike on a Harley, and he came up behind us and he pulled up beside me and he shouted something at me. And I said to Izzy on the comms, I said, I can't hear a word he says, but it does sound like a Scottish accent.
Don't be so stupid.
Don't be so stupid. Of course it can't be. And in the end, he sort of indicated, look, pull over.
Pull over,
So
we'll
I
have a
went
chat.
ahead and we found somewhere to stop. And it was Colin from Glasgow.
Yes. So
He'd basically come over and hired a Harley, and he was riding
Yeah, a couple-
Arizona and loving every
couple
minute
of
of
weeks,
it.
2 or 3 weeks, I think he had. And
Yeah.
we had a long chat.
We had a
didn't
long
we?
chat, yes,
Look, we must have been there
in
I
the
don't
baking
know,
heat. Well, it was probably an hour.
Probably an hour, yeah. And it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was
And,
a really great
he said,
chat.
I just saw the plates. I thought, they're the UK plates. I've got to speak to them.
Yeah, how did they do that? Why?
And actually, interesting point, it cost the same for us to fly one bike out as it did for him to hire his for
2 weeks,
2
whatever
weeks,
it was,
whatever
for the duration.
It wasn't
2
here
or 3
long.
weeks, yeah.
So I know he'd have to fly it home again, but
Yes.
you only have to do about, I don't know, a month. And
Yep.
you can bring your own bike for the same price, so
Yep.
bear that in mind, people.
Yeah, so anyway, one of the points on our route
We're getting
was
lost in this desert.
to look at this campsite and just see what the pads were like. And it was getting around to about 2 o'clock. Izzy was getting hangry, she needed
We
feeding.
missed lunch and I was hungry.
Yes, she needed feeding.
I did.
So we came and looked to the campsite, booked ourselves in, and actually we haven't gone very
Didn't
far.
go anywhere else.
Haven't been anywhere else.
But that's the joy of not having a plan. So we can
Exactly.
do the other things tomorrow. We're staying 2 nights, so we can do the other things tomorrow without all the luggage on. And
Yeah,
Carl's bringing me on a wild goose chase here. What did we have earlier? They went flying through the campsite and up the mountains the other side of the valley. We had a tornado.
Yeah, we did. I'd call it more of a dust devil, really.
Was it spinning?
It was.
It's a tornado.
It was spinning. It was probably about 100 feet high,
Yeah, it was a tornado.
and it was sucking dust up. And we watched it disappearing across the
It just
valley.
literally walked. It literally blew past about a foot in front of us. Went, what's that?
Yeah.
Off it went, and then I saw it in the valley
And
over
then we
there.
saw it in the valley. We could actually see it over the other side of the valley.
But we came down that road into Jerome. That was an awesome road, wasn't it? It was the 89A, wasn't it?
Yes.
We'd done the other parts of the 89A into Sedona a couple of days ago, and that other bit there, that was just train. That other bit was awesome as well today. So tomorrow we're planning to try and see what are we seeing?
They're actually old. What do you call them? The tribal Indians, the Indian culture, the people who were here before. Indigenous people, the indigenous peoples.
They weren't here before. They're still here.
Well, yeah, they were here before we invaded.
Oh, I see.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
And then decided to call it ours. We
I wonder why they've got the half.
I wonder why they got the half. Yeah, but these places we're going to look at are places that they used to live, actually in cave dwellings, and I believe you can also see some of the old drawings and things like that on the walls.
And we're going there because when we went doing the road down into Sedona, the 89A, beautiful road, that was Jack the other day recommended that, so we said okay, we'll go and do that. And then we stopped for a coffee, didn't we, at this place on the side of the road, and little coffee shop, and we're sitting outside, and another couple came over, then another couple, and then a single lady, and we all had a good old chin wag. And the first couple, she was kind of local-ish, and she said, you've got to go and do this, go and do that, go and do the next thing. So we're trying to do some of those things over the next day.
Yeah, while the weather's nice.
Yeah. Let's go back then.
Right, that's it. She
Show
needs
you the
feeding
camping
again.
that I do. I'm getting to that point where we need to get the kettle on.
No, we haven't had a cup of tea yet.
We had a cup of juice, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Shocking. Right, I'm off.
thought I'd show you what we're having for tonight's ready steady cook. Carl's just having a shower. When he comes back, he'll be wanting to get on with the food, so I've laid it all out. Not having meat tonight. I'm a bit fed up. I've had enough of the processed meat, spam, and we don't have a lot of it, but I don't know, we've both got a slightly, not a dicky tummy, we're just feeling a bit the last few days, so I'm trying to clean up our food act a little bit. So tonight's meat is going to be a couple of boiled eggs each. I'm going to make a curry. So I'm going to have a boiled egg curry. So in that curry we're going to have garlic, an onion, pepper, carrots, broccoli, mushrooms, and we've got some green split peas there. They say you should always have lots of different colours in your meal, so I think I've done quite well with the shopping there. We've got brown, green, red, orange, white, green split peas and a boiled egg. So I think that should make a rather lovely curry. We'll see how it turns out. The joy of having no schedule is that we woke up this morning, faffed about like we always do. I'd got one bed away, had breakfast, had to deal with some admin, and then we just looked at each other and said, should we stay another day? It's really quiet here, it's a lovely sight. In the desert really. We're near Salome, or is it Salome? I don't know how you pronounce it, Salome. We just pulled in here for one night last night. They've got toilets, there's a shower way over there. I've just had a lovely hot shower and then a cold shower because it's baking. And now I'm trying to skulk out of the heat of the sun. Carl has gone off to the shops. Well, there aren't any shops. So he's gone off down the road on the bike to try and find some shops because we've run out of food for tonight. So he'll get tonight's meal and tomorrow's lunch. We have today's lunch and breakfast. And I think we're probably going to stay tomorrow as well, you know, because it's the weekend. And if we go, we're heading to the Castle Dome ghost town. And I have a feeling it's going to be busier there, and we struggle to turn up and find first come first serve campsites. They're all pre-book. And if it's a national park site, it's all pre-book. They cost about $20-25 a night, so it's not too bad. But being the weekend, and this is the season down here in Arizona because it's too hot in the summer. So what we call our winter is their season. Their fall is the season because it's, well, yeah, they say it's not hot. It was funny yesterday chatting to the lady at the next pitch before we left, and she said, "Oh, you've picked the perfect weather, fall. It's beautiful colours, and it's not hot." We both looked at each other. We're standing there sweltering, but it's all in what you're used to, isn't it? I brought my umbrella. You always take an umbrella with you, a small one. So I've got my musical umbrella, and it's keeping me out of the sun. I've got my dress on today, which is nice. Waiting for Carl to come back, and he's going to have a shower. And then there's a kind of a porta cabin place over there. There's a golf course, a 9-hole golf course here, and it's the only one with green greens for like miles and miles around. And it's not, I don't think it's open in the summer because the lady was saying they look after the place now during what we call winter. And then they go back to, I think they're from, can't remember where they're from. No, can't remember, somewhere else. And they go back there for the summer because obviously it's cooler there. It's obviously too hot here in the summer to actually come and play golf. But they water the greens with, well, they found a well here, so they use that. And although there doesn't seem many people using it at the moment. Don't blow away. It's a bit blowy, which is quite nice actually, the breeze, because it's too hot for us. I don't know what the temperature is today, but it's too hot with the desert. But what a lovely, well, yeah, it is a lovely view. There's a bit of dust over there. I don't know if somebody's doing some work or something. But if you look, that's the tent, and that's the view we've got. We had a stonking sunset behind those mountains last night. And this morning, we had a hummingbird. You can't actually see me now. We had a hummingbird fluttering around the bikes, which was really pretty, a little green one. And we've had beautiful butterflies. They've been around. A lot of flies, but you know, at least there's not many mosquitoes. I think we found 2 last night. There's really not many mosquitoes. I think I saw a lizard yesterday, so waiting to see one of those. But we've seen lots of cacti, so that's been nice. But yeah, waiting for Carl to come back, and then we'll see what the day brings. Just relaxing really today, and probably tomorrow. Might even get my book out. Ooh, who knows? He's back. He's back from his adventure, and he's hot and sticky and sweaty.
Man goes foraging, a man really doesn't go foraging very well.
So,
can you make sure you don't get my feet in, please?
What, those ones?
Yeah.
That's very fetching.
It isn't.
So, you went off for some supper to
Yep.
try and find some fresh produce of some sort, or
Yep.
some tins. What did you achieve?
Well, I went to 3 different stores and I got a potato. And 2 apples and an onion. But that was basically it.
So if we stop for tomorrow, we've no food for tomorrow.
No.
Right.
But I did get sausages, so we're having bangers and mash for tonight. Got a few tins. Did get some cider.
That's got to go on the expense sheet under alcohol.
This is what happens when you send man shopping.
See, we don't
Comes
get
out
that
with
when I
alcohol.
go.
Well, there you go then. You should go more often.
No, I had a nice shower. So did you ask what they do for fresh produce?
I didn't ask what they do for fresh produce, but I just couldn't find any. I did ask at one of the stores. I said, where did you get fresh food, vegetable? Oh, you mean fresh produce? Yeah, that's the one. He said, well, out here, petrol station, market behind it. And there's a big sign on it that says meat and fresh produce. And I went in and got a potato.
Where'd you get the apples then? The other place?
No, same place.
Oh,
It was the only place.
Oh, right. You did get the apples there.
Everything else was tins or...
So they only sold potatoes, onions and apples?
Yeah. They did have lettuce. They did have celery, which was in the fridge and stuff like that.
What are you supposed to do with that if there's no tomatoes and cucumber and other salady things? They have tins of beans.
So I got a tin of pinto beans.
That's what I mean, yeah, the pulsy
Yeah, I've got
beans.
Pinto beans.
I don't mean baked beans. We don't eat baked
No, I
beans.
know. I wasn't going to get anything with sauces in.
Oh, no. I just meant beans as in
I got sweet corn and
pinto,
beans.
chickpeas, that kind of thing.
So basically that was it.
Oh,
And it cost a fortune.
there you go then.
Mm,
Got something to eat anyway.
we have.
Okay.
Right,
yeah,
I'm going to
well
get the kit off.
done. Oh, I'll turn the camera off then.
'Cause I'm
Goodness,
hot.
that won't do.
No, you don't want that.
Sun's going down. It's now got chilly. Changed out of the dress. Carly's just changing as well. But we get some stonking sunsets over there behind the catch them. Don't get Carl in it in his undies.
Get the cloud we got last night.
We won't get the cloud we got last night. But then we're going to stay here tomorrow night as well. Just have a little break. It's the first chance we've had to do this, isn't it?
Yep.
Just to say, let's stay here for a couple of nights. It's $10 a night. Hot showers, toilets, and there's a little 9-hole golf course, and so
Wi-Fi.
we can this afternoon went and sat in the it shuts at 4, which is a bit early, but it's fine. We went and sat in there this afternoon for a couple of hours on the Wi-Fi, got some admin done, and it was out of the heat. It's too hot for us. It's too hot here. It's too hot in the day, and now I'm out the dress because it's starting to get really chilly now the sun's going down and it gets cold at night. But that's fine. We go to bed about 8 o'clock and get in our sleeping bags and keep warm. Now I usually do the shopping, and I struggle. I'll tell you why we struggle in a minute. Anyway, Carl went today. Popped out this morning to the shops.
3 shops.
3 shops. We went to 3 shops to get this. So this is what I think we showed you earlier, but this is what he's actually got. So we've got some sausages. They look quite nice. Got an onion, a potato, a can of sweet corn, a can of chopped spinach, so that would be good for our iron levels. Oh, and he got some snackage, look. And he's got a couple of ciders, so we'll have one of those in a minute. We've also got, I don't know what else he wants with that, probably just that actually, that'll be enough I think. We also carry split peas, spaghetti, rice as staples at the bottom of the pannier, so that we've always got something, a stock cube. If worst comes to worst, we can always have a bowl of rice with a stock cube in it. The reason people say just go to a Walmart, go to a big shop, the reason we can't is because we're not near them. We're in a campsite in the middle of nowhere. And we actually said to the lady because there's a little 9-hole golf course, so she sits in the shop all day to let them in. We said to her, where'd you buy fresh vegetables and fruit? She said, you can't. Not around here. You have to go 50 miles down the road. Once a week at the moment, a man comes with a van with fresh fruit and veg, and that's on a Wednesday. Well, today's Saturday, so we've missed that. She said when the winter sets in, which she said might be in a couple of weeks, he'll probably come 3 times a week. So they have to rely on him coming with the fresh fruit and veg. So unless you time it right, and that's why we struggle. So we don't want people saying, just go to a shop. We don't ride into states unless we have to, or we're in a big rush to get somewhere, which is not very often. And we have to make do with what's available, and it is a struggle. It really is a struggle buying fresh fruit and veg sometimes. We're going to stay here tomorrow, and then when we leave on Monday, we'll probably, as soon as we pass or go near a biggish town, we're going to pull in and stop and get some stuff. We might have to pull off our route, because again, it's a back road route, and stock up with a couple of days worth of fresh food, but that's why we struggle. But we're having sausage and mash tonight with veg. And the last time we had that was in Jasper Park, and we had a fire, didn't we, as well? So you also use the fire to cook the broccoli and the mash.
Yep.
You're going to do it all on one ring tonight, aren't you?
Yeah.
Challenge is on.
Now normally the potato, we normally don't clean it.
Slightly grubby. I don't know who's touched it.
It's all about the dirt.
We haven't got a potato peeler. Just what I did when I peeled, I scratched them with that knife. It was really good on the sweet potato.
Just as long as the dirt's off, it'll be fine. Still cook it, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a line across there.
Yeah, you're in the sunshine there. Right, we'll
Whack-a-mole.
see. Whack-a-mole. Enough of that. We'll see what they. Sorry about my bug brush hair. I do look like a bit of a mop at the moment.
Yep.
I need to get a haircut. Right, we're going to crack open a cider now.
Oh yes.
Cider. Put the knife and potato down and get the cider. How many have you got?
Well, they come in boxes of 12. 6.
12? We don't want 12.
6.
Wait till I check out the shopping price. That's going to have to go down as a separate buy. We put alcohol as a separate buy, unless it's with a meal, and we don't very often have it with a meal, to be honest.
We want 6 bottles.
Oh, they're cute though. Looks rather lovely. So we're going to have a little...
No, it needs a bottle opener.
Last time we actually bought alcohol, we had a cheeky beer in Death Valley, didn't we?
Yes.
I kind of put down that as miscellaneous with the Christmas presents, but anyway, we had a cheeky beer at Death Valley. Other than that, we have, and before that I think was Anchorage, when we actually bought it separately rather than with a meal.
No,
with a meal we've only had it a couple of
We had
times.
beer at that really expensive place in Saskatchewan Crossing.
Oh, we did.
Because it was the only place to get Wi-Fi, so they had us buy the short
had to buy a beer.
So we had to buy a beer.
That's fine. So yes, we put it down because we've hardly drunk anything. It's only when we go and stay with people we drink anything. Yeah, so we haven't really had a drink for weeks. Right, see what he does with the food. It's going well, folks. It's going well. Sausages with what is it?
Onion and sweet corn.
Onion and sweet corn. And here we have potato mashed with a tin of spinach.
Yeah, which is a bit interesting.
Steamed up the camera with the food, but it looks really delicious. It really does look delicious. Can't wait to try it.
Well, we'll see. I've got to heat that through now.
Can't see you. Well, we can't see you. There you are. Cool place for lunch, haven't we?
Yes, we have. We ordered the food on the menu that was good for you. A bit of fruit, a bit of cottage cheese and everything else. And then a side of fries to go with it.
So the waist trimmer's not really a waist trimmer, is it?
No.
We wouldn't even share a side of fries. We
were.
have one each.
Yeah.